This video guides you through setting up the IoT Hub and building the Azure RTOS sample project. First, create an IoT Hub and device on Microsoft Azure Cloud. Go to Microsoft Azure page and sign into Azure Portal. If you don't have an Azure account, create one for free before you begin. Once in the Azure Services page, enter IoT Hub in the search bar at the top of the screen, click IoT Hub and go to the IoT Hub page. IoT Hub is an Azure service that enables you to ingest high volumes of telemetry from your IoT devices into the cloud for storage or processing. Click Create from the menu on the left. Click Create New to create a resource group, which is a collection of resources that share the same lifecycle, permissions, and policies. Enter the IoT Hub name and select Region. Click Next to configure networking. Click Next to configure management. Click Next to configure add-ons. Click Next to create tags. Click Next to review and create IoT Hub. Check that the IoT Hub information is correct, and click Create. The next step is to create a device. Click the IoT Hub, which you have just created. Copy the resource group hostname required to connect to this IoT Hub, and save it to a temporary location, as it will be required later. Click Devices from the menu on the left. Click Add Device. Enter Device ID. For authentication type, select the one you want to use. In this case, symmetric key is used. Then click Save. The device is then registered with this IoT Hub. Now click the device. Copy the device ID and primary key to a temporary location, as it will be required later. Next, create a Azure RTOS sample project in eSquare Studio. Launch eSquare Studio from the Start menu and specify the workspace with a path. When eSquare Studio launches, click File, New, Renaissance C++ Project, Renaissance RX from the menu on the upper left. Select GCC for Renaissance RX C++ executable project. Enter project name and click Next. Select Azure RTOS and RTOS. With Azure RTOS selected, click Manage RTOS versions to download Azure RTOS. Select and download Azure RTOS version 6.1.11 or later. Review the Microsoft End User License Agreement, then select Accept. Specify the version of Azure RTOS you downloaded earlier. Then select CK-RX65N as target board in device settings. If you do not find CK-RX65N, click Download Additional Boards to download the CK-RX65N board description file. Then select E2 Lite RX for hardware debug configuration, because the onboard debugger of CK-RX65N is E2 Lite. Specify IoT Embedded SDK Sample Project in Select Application dialog. This sample project sends device telemetry to the IoT hub, send messages, call methods, and update properties on the device. Finally, click Finish. Download FIT module if RX driver package download dialog is displayed. After creating the sample project, double-click sample_config.h in Project Explorer to open it. Then enter the hostname, device ID, and primary key which you copied earlier. Build the sample project by clicking the hammer icon at the top of eSquare Studio. If there is no error in the build console, the build of the sample project is completed. Now, you are ready to connect the CK-RX65N to Azure Cloud. The next Cloud Operation Edition will guide you how to run created Azure RTOS sample project.